Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you conceive. And after several nights, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. Then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. Finally, you would dream where you are now.
My name is Annika Green. I work at Mountain Madness Soap Company in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And the soap you use every day, or at least hopefully every day, has a far longer history and far more science behind it than most people think. Soap itself is roughly 6,000 years old, dating all the way back from Roman legend of Mount Sapo, where they used to perform animal sacrifices. The fats from that would run down due to the rains down to Tiber River, where it would mix with the bonfire ash, and women who were washing their clothes in the Tiber River soon found that their clothes were being much cleaner than the rest. And then from there, soap just kind of took off. Through the years, soap has changed. Instead of using animal fats, we now use organic sustainable palm oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. We use lye in place of bonfire ash, and it still includes water, but usually a little bit more filtered than just river water. And to make your soap smell far better than just animal fat smells, we use essential oils and plant-based fragrance oils, and then we always make them with pretty colors with pigmented mica powders. The actual chemical reaction that happens while making soap is called saponification. It's an organic chemical reaction where fats or oils react with an aqueous alkali, in this case the water and lye, to form glycerol and a fatty acid salt, which we call soap. At Mountain Madness, we use cold process method. This means the lye is neutralized without any added heat. Essentially, we let it cure. Triglycerides, in this case the palm oil, coconut oil, and olive oil, release a single glycerol, and the remaining 3 fatty acids then bond to the hydroxide ions from the lye to form soap. In this chemical reaction, the limiting reactant are the oils, where the excess reactant is a sodium hydroxide. The cool thing is, it actually produces an endothermic reaction. So how soap actually works is it's a salt that works as a suffragant, which means it reduces the surface tension when dissolved in water. One end is hydrophilic, which means it loves water, so that way it can be dissolved easily in water. The other end is hydrophobic, which attaches to the oils or dirt or any of the things that you have that you need to cleanse, and attaches to it and then is rinsed away, and that's how soap works. If you're like most people, you choose your soap based off of how it smells. Well, even the scents that are used in every soap have a little bit of science behind them. At Mountain Madness, we use plant-based fragrance oils, or essential oils, which are obtained by distilling, expressing, and extracting all of the oils from plants. It's usually done through steam distillation. It's a very long, complex, and expensive process that we do not do here, but there are a lot of companies that have that. All sorts of science plays into making soap, even geology. We use mica powders for the fun colors that we use in our soaps. Mica is a silicate mineral that is white or colorless, and then pigments are added for the different colors we use. We also see stratification in a lot of our soaps, with the layering on many different types. Also, the law of superposition plays a part. Every layer is added one at a time, the newest always on top. Science plays a really big part in soap, so maybe the next time you pick up a soap, you might think a little bit more about the geology, chemistry, and the whole lot of love that goes into making each batch. I'd also like to say thank you to Mountain Madness for the awesome information they've given me, the use of their space, and all the time that they've let me have. I also want to say thank you to my awesome husband for all his patience through this really awesome project, which I have been freaking out over, and also for all his awesome, amazing editing skills.